So we're going to resume our playthrough from last night. We left off here. We were working on companion quests. So let's get those going. Okay, so let's check our log here. So these are our main story quests. Evelina was killed. We'll catch up with those after. We do have a few secondary quests, so we'll do those as well. This one's just kind of find items, turn them in for some money. It says to return them all. This is DLC. We'll be doing that after. These are all just side quests. We'll get to those. So let's go talk to Varric. Ironically, we'll take Varric with us.
If you think that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a place named Black Marsh on purpose? Now, they called it Beer Marsh. No, still doesn't work.
You've got a point. The marsh part does cancel out anything else. Flower Marsh, Kitten Marsh. No, no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
Hawk, what can I do for you?
What was Anders here for?
Only place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
Let's get him to buy us a drink.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy the drinks, oh champion of Kirkwall.
So, what's the word in Lowtown, Varric?
Nothing you don't know already. The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Okay, so that was pretty quick. So let's see what the next companion quest is. We still have Faith, which we were working on last night. And then we have Justice. So let's go back and speak to Anders. He's trying to get rid of his demon.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
What are you plotting?
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What is it you don't want me to see?
I would not tell you my plans, Hawk. You have made it plain where your sympathies lie. I will ask you straight then. Has nothing you've seen changed your mind? Will you help me free the mages of Kirkwall? Or will you stay at the side of the Night Tyrant?
Was this ever about you and Justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion.
Figures.
But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and Justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
What do you need me to do?
You surprise me again, Hawk. I'm glad these years spent ranting haven't been in vain. I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the Chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
So I guess we're off to the Chantry. So what was the name of that quest? It was Justice.
Poor Anders.
So we'll turn in some lost swords on our way up to well, the Justice one. Well, thought this one was supposed to bring us to Justice. Oh, there we go, because we're right beside the Chantry. So let's just go up there now.
He's dangerous to himself and everyone around him.
I think he's broken the thing he wanted to save.
You pit.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
You've done a great service to the city by defeating the Canonical.
Doesn't really say what I'm supposed to do. Probably just go talk to her down there. See if there's any free loot first.
Maker's Blessing, Champion. Have you come to pray?
So, hypothetically, if there were a group of people being brutally subjugated by another, wouldn't the Maker favor the oppressed?
You speak of mages. It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, Champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
Yeah, I
I
like
guess
mages
that
more.
means you're not ready to disband the Templars and set every mage free.
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Now we get to find out what he did.
I cannot tell you how good it feels for a spirit to fulfill its function. The waiting is over. I am finally seeking justice. And he is exultant. There is no ecstasy humankind can feel to match.
Are you going to tell me what you did?
You are Kirkwall's champion. You can better aid our cause in that role than by aligning yourself with me too closely here.
Every time you refuse to tell me, I have to imagine something crazier.
This isn't a fight for sane men. The war will happen. The clock is ticking down. It will be midnight soon.
He's very vague on what he did. Well, that got us a level, so let's quickly level up. We're still OP. Let's see. Put more into crit damage, and we'll give, you know, make a 75% crit chance. See if we can quickly steal any other passives from any other trees. So we'll just steal this one. Gives us a bonus if we help somebody. Do a quick save there. Look at our next set of quests. So this one we can't do until we finish Faith. So we gotta go to the throne room at night, so let's head there. Alright, so that mage just disappeared. Let's see if she pops back up. We want to take her out first. There she is. Mage is dealt with. Targeting is still finicky in this. See if that finishes off the group.
Someone's always trying to claim the street. If you make them safe to travel at night, someone will reward you.
And Varric and Meryl both got levels, so we'll quickly level them up. We're gonna try to get his crit damage up now. Let's see. Do the same thing for him. Give him a passive. For her, give her 1 point in magic, and then 1 in will and 1 in constitution. No real passives open for her. We don't want any more sustained spells. So let's give her elemental weapons. I guess it's sustained, but it'd be nice for the rest of the group. Where were we heading? Let's see what On the Loose was. On the Loose is the main story quest, so we're not going to do that one. We want to do Faith. So we need to go all the way down here, okay. There's a nice glowy crate. We're gonna go back down for that. and combat. So there's the mage in the group. Let's see if I can get to it before it disappears. Oh, got him pretty good. Like a whole bunch of them just spawned around the edge. Let's go get this one. Seems our new passive is added to our damage pretty good. So we'll collect all this loot, and then we're going to level up Fenris before we go up and begin this quest. Let's give him willpower and some health. And we'll just buff one of his other abilities. Oh, let's quick save. There we go. Yeah, so we have Sebastian in the group now. So we don't need Varric because they're both ranged. And we can level him up a few times. There we go. All his ability has been upgraded. Rain of Arrows or Storm of Arrows is insanely awesome. And he's already pretty geared. Let's see if there's any upgrades for him. Probably only a ring. Let's give him Evro's Might. One does more damage, straight DPS. But this one has runes in it, which, you know, make up for that. We'll leave him with what he has.
Hello again, champion.
It said to go to the Viscount's office, but that's the Viscount's office.
The Viscount's throne room has been sealed off since his death.
All set.
A strange place for a holy
Oh, throne
sister
room,
to be.
okay.
So, even the Divine fears us now. She should. Kill the spies!
Okay. So let's kill the Blood Mage first. Get Rain of Arrows going. And she can do Chain Lightning. He can just have fun. Did you not? I just tried to tap target. It doesn't work in this game. Ooh, Rage Demon spawn right behind me. Target him, but didn't tank. Health pot on him.
The Resolutionists. I might have known they would be part of this.
Are you Sister Nightingale?
I am. Or you may call me Liliana. The Divine sent me to investigate the possibility of a rebellion here in Kirkwall. I have some experience in unconventional situations.
The Liliana, who accompanied the hero of Ferelden to slay the Archdemon.
Ah, I see it will be harder to remain anonymous so near the Ferelden border. Yes, I knew the hero of Ferelden. Perhaps you have heard the songs I wrote of our time together. But that was many years ago. I am working for the Divine now, in Orlais. I had not thought to return to this part of Thedas.
Who are the Resolutionists?
An offshoot of a fraternity within the Circle of Magi.
Supported by the Magisters.
There's no proof of that.
I bet a lot of mages think they'd enjoy Tevinter's freedoms, and completely forget that few ever achieve the power to enjoy them.
There have always been factions that support freedom from the Chantry, and the abolition of the Circle. We have tolerated them, but the Resolutionists have become violent. They are likely behind the unrest here.
Well, thank you for the help, because they came up behind me.
I appreciate you stepping in back there.
Of course. They mistook you for me, so they must know I am in Kirkwall. The Divine has long suspected that Kirkwall's problems were spurred by an outside group. This attack proves she is right.
Are you saying you set this whole thing up?
I let word slip that an agent of the Divine was coming to investigate the Mage troubles. It is how they chose to react, which condemns them.
See what she plans
Will
to
the
do.
Divine send soldiers?
Divine Justinia takes the situation here very seriously. She believes it is the worst threat to Thedas since the Cunara invaded.
A handful of apostates? How can that possibly...
The whole world is watching Kirkwall. If it falls to magic, none of us are safe. Tell Elthina to leave. There is refuge for her at the Grand Cathedral in Orlais. She will not be safe here.
These mages are out of control.
Well, let's loot all the dead mages. And useless for me. Another item to get rid of, really. Well, that's nice. Has good damage on it. Doesn't equal what I'd be losing though. Well, apparently I can't sit on the throne. See with Meryl, she should be able to use that new necklace, but of course hers is significantly better. So now we have to return back to the Chantry.
I've always wondered, how do your divines choose their names?
They write all the best sacred names on slips of paper and stuff them in a mitre. Then, the newly elected divine picks a name out of the hat.
What if she picks a name she doesn't like? Does she have to keep it?
Of course she
Let's hand in some of the
How do you
swords.
think we got 4
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I've found.
Do you require gold for this task?
Yes.
It's customary.
Very well. Have you located any Qunari blades?
I have to go.
Not really much. So let's go turn this in one. We killed that dragon at the end of last night's stream. We'll stop off and sell some stuff first. Let's see, the purples actually are what we got from killing that dragon. The whites are garbage for sure. So this is that bow. We're not going to need it. We'll chuck it. Yeah, we're never going to use that either. It's a new one we just got, but yeah, I'm never going to use it. Let's get rid of it. That one too. And we'll keep that because that's supposed to be the family shield. See if that's better than what he has. Nope. It doesn't look that good. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of that too. Nope, downgrade. Another downgrade. Pretty sure we can't do the helms for the companions. No. Only accessories and the weapons. So if it's not an upgrade for your main tune, it's useless. This one, no. Get rid of grays right away. Well, it's okay, but I don't think I have anybody can use it. And we'll just get rid of them. Oh, more backpack. There we go, we've maxed out the backpack. Sell all our junk.
I need a drink.
Check these other stores before we talk to him, see if there's anything interesting. Is he two-handed? Yep, so let's check with him. Nope, not an upgrade. There's another sword. What's that do? Yeah, free attribute point. Well, 21 gold attribute point. So we'll take that. We'll check this guy's invisible armory. And those are all gray. I wonder it's invisible. He's got crap. Okay, so the pendant I'm wearing is actually crap. 7 physical damage, but this one seems pretty good. I'm gonna go with that one. Stick it on Garrett. And I'll turn this in.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined! I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
Yeah, let's keep the mine.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Huh. Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
Oh, cool. I now own a mine. Let's do a hard save. No, I got a free mine. I want to save that. One attribute. Increase crit damage. Oh, we got 3. Increase crit damage a lot. Check our journal. So we still got faith. So we're gonna go back to the Chantry. So that is... well, we can turn the Lost Sword again, and the Chantry should be here. So we're going back the way we came.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more.
Need to go up? Nope, just go forward.
Good day to you.
Does your bow have a name? You've done a great... Varric's bow has a name.
I'm afraid I can't compete with our dear dwarf's relationship to his weapon.
What would you say to an exciting trip to Orlais? I hear the Grand Cathedral's lovely this time of year.
What?
You were right. The Divine will be taking action against Kirkwall, though the sister didn't say what. You must take the holy relics from the Chantry and leave for safety.
Sebastian, I'm surprised at you. Andraste would not thank me for saving a few dusty finger bones and my own skin at the cost of people's lives.
You keep dead people here?
The Kirkwall Chantry has guarded the remains of the martyr Devrina for 800 years. They must be protected.
When I became Grand Cleric, I took a vow to the people of Kirkwall and the Free Marches. I will not leave my flock.
Would you let yourself die?
There is no greater devotion than to lay one's life at the Maker's feet. There is no better death than to take the blow for another.
You don't hear that one quoted often, do you?
Please, Your Grace. Sister Nightingale thinks there will be war.
Then, I must make peace. Settle yourself, Sebastian. I'm in no personal danger. I am Grand Cleric. Who would dare attack me?
If you will not shield yourself, then I will be your shield. You will come through this safely by the Maker's name. I swear it.
I think he just volunteered me. Okay, so the other one was questionable beliefs, which is still to talk to Sebastian again.
I wish I...
There we go.
If Althena won't leave Kirkwall, neither will I. I can't abandon her when the Divine's own agent warned her away.
How much damage could a few dozen angry mages do, anyway?
That's the problem, isn't it? Far more than I ever could. But if these Maleficarum rebel against the Knight Commander, Althena will put herself between them and be torn apart. I must try to make her see reason. This cannot end well.
So that was Faith again?
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawke. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
I don't think sense is really my strong suit.
How long has she spent telling me to return to the Chantry, and now that I want to, she won't take me? It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
See what he wants to do.
Do you see yourself as a prince or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Elthina my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
When you're a prince, those same jackals will kneel at your feet and pay you taxes.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there. And I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Make him a priest or make him a prince? Prince.
Don't give up now. You defeated the Desire Demons. All of Kirkwall benefited.
Of everything we've done, I'll never regret that. But I don't know. I've been praying for guidance and had nothing. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
Make her this, make her that. See if I can talk to him again.
Still won't listen. She's determined to ride this wave until it crashes.
I hope you haven't come to try to talk me into leaving again. Kirkwall needs a steadying hand on its reins now more than ever. Orsino and the Knight Commander grow more fractious by the day.
There must be a way to satisfy both sides.
I pray you are right. I've been talking with them both. Orsino is not an unreasonable man. Surely a compromise can be reached.
Okay, so we have the secondaries. Go to the gallows to turn something in. So Lowtown and the gallows. And we just have story quests, so let's go turn in our sub quest first.
Greetings, champion.
We'll ditch him and get Varric back, just because he's insanely funny. To the gallows.
So who is Bianca? My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca.
Might as well just check, you know, see what they got here. Nada. Check the armor shop.
You must have named her after someone.
Moving on.
Nope. Mirabelle was taken.
The way you fondle your weapon is disturbing.
Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman. In public.
Well, we could do some of these. We'll take all 5. And we'll take all 8 of those, because I keep drinking those.
So good to see you.
Nicely stacked on pots.
Welcome back, my friend. My store has never been better stocked, thanks to you. Although I have nothing else to ask you to find, you're quite welcome to bring back any rare specimens you may come across. I'd be more than happy to craft something just for you. It's the least I can do for the champion of Kirkwall.
I took this fire gland from a high dragon just outside the city.
You killed a high dragon? Incredible. Let me see the fire gland.
Is there anything you can make from it?
This fire gland is a remarkable specimen. Wait here. I know exactly what I can craft from this. This turned out beautifully. Something worthy of our champion. I hope you can put it to good use.
See if I can get anything else from him. Nope. Can't even talk to him anymore. So he gave me Urzok's tooth, or Zara's tooth. 1 to all attributes, but kind of reduces everything else. Nope. Well, there we go. It's useful for somebody, so you can use it. So let's head to, where does it go? See Gamlen? Yep. It's going to Lowtown to visit Gamlen.
I notice you hardly ever come.
We got 2 quests here. So what is On the Loose? On the Loose is a story 1, so we'll go see Gamlen first.
Such.
That's a lot of humans in skirts. I get them mixed up.
I highly doubt that. The subject comes up all the time.
Tell me about it.
And no opinion, one way or the other.
Opinions are like testicles. You kick them hard enough, doesn't matter how many you got.
That's something.
Wow. I gotta quote that one somewhere. That's great.
Leave that alone. There are things...
That note mentioned the Gem of Kereshek. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
I would have put our wealth into something profitable, like Orlesian wigs or nugskin coats.
Our? Get this, you self-righteous ass. You got no claim on that coin. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
No option to punch him. So we're going to Darktown. On the way, of course, we'll go check these shops, see if they have anything new. There's one all the way by himself over here. I don't expect him to have anything. Nice looking daggers, but you know, the stats are just nowhere near as good as what I already have. Let's see with this one though. Oh, it's a bow. Another Qunari sword. We'll grab that. Check this last door up here. Hers still has better stats. And nothing. So from here we're gonna head to Lowtown. Or sorry, Darktown. Probably gonna get in a fight, so let's turn on his passives. Both of them. There we go. The next few times we level up, we're gonna increase stamina for a bunch of these guys, and I went the wrong way.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the Gem of Kereshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
I think you have me mistaken for someone else. I don't know you.
You don't got to know me. You just got to listen. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this Gem of Kereshek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
You have 3 seconds before I start slicing off your toes.
You wasn't listening. We want the gem. Even if we got to kill you for it.
Well, I guess he didn't bother to figure out who I was. So we'll stun them all. And get Rain of Arrows going. We'll get him on the main boss, and we're gonna select Whirlwind. So he's gonna just spin in there, and she's gonna do Chain Lightning. Basically, all the AoE. And they're dead. Overkill. The Wallop Mallet.
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
So I guess I'm going back to Gamlen's house? Back to Gamlen. And as you're witnessing, this entire game is back and forth on the same maps over and over and over again. Nothing new.
What do you want now?
What in the Maker's name is a Wallop Mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Just gonna go check his mallet. Okay, what'd that do? Okay, so we're going to the Elven Alienage. See if he has anything I can steal from him. As he's a crappy uncle. Nope. Still a crappy uncle. Kinda seems like there'd be something on the other side. So they're both here. Let's hope one doesn't just randomly trigger. That's just another book. Some free loot.
I can't believe they used the wood from a Vanandel tree to make this wallop mallet. It's just a child's toy.
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Did someone ask you to give this to me?
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
Oh, to a warehouse next. It's like a treasure hunt.
She said it. Let's go talk to Nissa.
Oh, greetings, Messere. Meryl, what are you doing here?
We're here about Huon, Nissa.
Oh. When the Templars came, I told them the truth. I hadn't seen Huon in 10 years.
Oh, this is about the missing mages.
But after they left, he came to me. He wanted me to hide him. I used to dream of him returning, but not like this. He's changed, and I don't know him anymore. I sent him away.
How has Huon changed?
He was obsessed with showing everyone true elven power. He frightened me.
Did he hurt you?
Only broke my heart.
Did you see him use any magic? Perhaps blood magic?
I don't know. I don't think he used magic on me.
So you hadn't seen him since he left you?
Huon didn't leave me. He was taken away. When the Templars found out he was a mage, they chained him and dragged him from the alienage, in front of everyone. Now I'm trapped in this sham. Married, but with no husband and no future.
Do you know where Huon went after you sent him away?
I don't know. He disappeared. But Huon said he would return to take me away from this forever.
Empty promises.
I don't know what he means, and I am afraid of him, Messere.
Yeah.
Don't worry. He probably means to carry you off into the moonlight on the back of a horse.
I think whatever he is planning is much more sinister. Huon said he would come to the alienage soon, at nightfall. Are you going to arrest him? I think he needs help. Maybe the Circle will be able to heal whatever troubles him.
So I guess that means I'm supposed to return at night. First, let's get to a part where we can port. We'll check where Gamlen's next quest is. Alright, so that's down here. Docks at night. Oh, so that's for the other mage, and this is for the one we were just talking to. always random people to fight. Stun some of them. More are probably going to spawn. See, there we go. Targeting issues again. Should be the last of them.
Kirkwall Knights aren't safe. Always some group of thugs around.
Not really much to loot from them, though.
Removal,
Random loot.
These warehouses are occasionally used to store things. They're not just
more random people. Let's try to stun as many of these as I can. As usual, more are probably going to spawn. There we go. Let's find the one with the most health. There we go. Dead. We got more loot out of these guys. There's another sword. Quick save. And let's go get ambushed.
Fish, fish, and more fish. Poor. Let's look for those crates.
Don't like the looks of this.
Waiting for there to be some random traps. So far, none.
I wonder what's in these crates.
Something seems off. It's a trap!
It's always a trap. Okay. I'm gonna get in here. While we're fighting, I'm gonna loot the other boxes. Philip just took out basically everybody. See, yeah, we're gonna go back here and solo most of these guys ourselves. And he's probably gonna have what we need. A note for Gamlen.
I'm surprised they sent so many men just to capture someone like Gamlen.
It's time to end this charade.
So let's see. So we're going out of town. See why if somebody wants to kill our uncle, that we should just kill ourselves. I'm so tempted to go quick on that disused passage. I'm going back.
Should have let the Qunari take over.
Food is what you can keep down. Not much is food.
Oh, we got some fights with some cargo thugs again. I expected another fight. Oh, another store. Well, there we go. There's an upgrade. It's a ton of money too, and we're gonna buy it. Let's see where that brings us attribute wise. 85% crit chance and almost 160% damage, extra damage on crits. I'll take that. Artwork's pretty cool.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
And that's it. Back to the docks. So murder crows. There we go. Gamlen's greatest something. And spiders. Okay, let's try to stun a lot of this stuff. Kill the spider. Okay, so our only loot's over here. Let's go check back here. Well, it's blocked off this time. And we've gotten to the point where we're so OP that half the time just auto attacks will kill everything. I don't know how many times I've used auto attack on bosses as well to finish them off. Alright, that one's sealed through, so we have to go up around the long way.
So, Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself. I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You never told me you had a cousin.
I have a cousin.
Gamlen never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
Let's give him a warning.
Insult me again, and it won't just be this Mekkel who died by my hand.
Do you really think your threats will work? You killed my brother.
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade. Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
So I get to kill him, basically. Where is he? Right there? So we're gonna hit him with Vendetta and then assassinate right after. Everybody else can do what they want. And let's hit him again with another ability, and another one. And auto attack. There we go. Let's try to stun some of these people. I think that I need to, but I like using it. While they're fighting those, I'm gonna go loot these. Ooh, my Bari. I'm gonna kill him. Loot. More loot. I'm gonna stop and give Barrack some heals.
You're pretty useful in a fight. You don't take after Gamlen at all.
And I wouldn't have taken you for his daughter. What with being able to fight?
I guess I should take that as a compliment. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlen before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem, I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't.
You say Gamlen is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it.
That would be a surprise, to say the least.
You set this whole thing up just so you could meet your father?
I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
He isn't out.
He isn't very trustworthy. And he smells.
Yet you still treat him like family. There must be something good about him. I don't know what to do. What do you think?
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
Having family might be more worthwhile than you think.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Okay. There's a quick way out of here after we loot all these. Collected all that. So quick way looks like it's up here. Standard chest to pick. With nothing in it. So we're going back to Lowtown. Actually, what's this? Murder of Crows. Let's quickly check what that is. Let's go and finish that. Gotta go look for some famed assassin.
Watch your step.
I totally didn't pay attention to that. There's the thief leader, so we're gonna kill him right quick.
Baker's breath, Hawkins.
So let's see what we just picked up. See if I can give it to her here.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors
Nope.
were not thinking
So we gotta go
of
back to
healing
Meryl's
which side
house.
to bury people on top of a mountain.
So before we talk to her, we're gonna go sell our random grays that we picked up. See if he has anything interesting. Oh, so we'll sell the trash. And we'll keep that for now. Nah, we'll get rid of that and that and that. There we go.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
I thought the point of hiding was not to be found.
He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
That was ominous.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
See, once again, I can't move this map. So he's either up or down. Oh. We'll check down because it's closer, and then we'll head up.
Plan. The sooner they move away from here, the better.
How do we get Darkspawn? Let's shot that there. That actually stunned the cave force. He blew up.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, we picked the right cave. Stun all these spiders. Alright, going in.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
Apparently looting bones spawns more ads. See if she has that passive still on. No, she doesn't. Moving on.
I hope there aren't a lot more of these traps left.
Trap!
Loot these bodies first. I hate stupid companions. I need to get Varric's fat butt in the door so I can get out. There we go. Oh, another one of these things. So let's see. Let's give him that one. Or we're gonna get him to hit him with Stone Fist. He's gonna get it with Mark of Death, and then we're gonna follow up with Vendetta and Assassinate. Stunned. Actually, let's get a health pot. Not sure if we killed him. Nope, there he is. Now he's gonna die.
Now you, I wasn't expecting. How do you do? My name is Zevran Aranai, adventurer and occasional assassin. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Kunari, Deep Roads explorer, and may I say, one fine specimen of manhood. You underestimate your fame.
Ooh, he's flirting.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster. In fact, if you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
I thought you'd be taller.
Ah, let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife? Butchered his parents? Sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
Let's not flirt with him.
He also said you were a wanted murderer.
Oh, indeed I am. But technically I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The crows do not like loose ends, unlike myself. But you are a man who can clearly handle himself, yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
Yeah, let's not turn
I'm
him
not
in.
going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
If I didn't remember him from, you know, Dragon Age 1, it'd be a different story.
I let your assassin go. Was I not supposed to do that?
You had him? And you let him go? I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the Warden, I will never guess.
When I'm done, they'll have to send Nuncio and his men back to Antiva in a wine cask.
Now that I would pay to see.
Let's chop
You are
him up.
nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Didn't see that coming.
Let's see how that works out for you.
Once again, Vendetta and then assassinate. And he's dead. Get around to Nuncio's guard. I know they're all going after my maid. She has like probably the most armor of anybody in the group.
No. I'm sure you wish to loot the camp, yes? Talk to me when you're done.
Let's grab all the loot like he says. Nothing all that great.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying. I've little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Okay, so that quest is done. Yeah, let's take the long route over here. Maybe some loot. Or we may just go in a circle. Yep, look at that, loot. Let's go loot this corpse and then we'll head back to Gamlen. Actually, we'll go to Meryl's house first. Seems like we got stuff to give her. This one on the loose, which is our main quest. And then we have Gamlen, but let's go to Meryl's house.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
It's a piece of jewelry.
Well, yes, but that's not all. It's Sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds. You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The Dread Wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning.
Let's get the story.
What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were two clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people, the Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. I had one of these once. And I gave it back, Mar Serranus.
Okay, let's talk to her one more time.
Gone on 6 years in this place.
Okay, she has nothing.
Holes in the roof.
Okay, I was worried that she would have left the party after that. So let's see what we got going. Just going back to Gamlen's house in Lowtown.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that. Keep, safe.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
I was worried she wouldn't come find you. I think you need each other.
You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family.
He's
But
never said it
seriously,
ever.
Next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
Still want to punch him. Okay, so let's go to Hightown, turn that in. I think we picked up one of the swords. Also sell the random loot we picked up. Let's get rid of that. Ring for Meryl. See what she's got. I guess that will replace one of hers. Not gonna need that. Let's replace this white, and we'll sell the white. Okay, so yeah, we were gonna go to Hightown. It seems like we got a letter back
Good to see you,
at Hawk's place, so we're going back to get that as well.
Nothing new today.
Good day. Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I've found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
So much work to do.
Okay, back to Hawk's estate.
I heard about the business in the square, Monsieur. I hope there's no trouble from you.
So this is just from the niece. Not sure if that actually gave me a quest, just filler. See if I can enchant anybody's gear right now. Aveline shield, but we're not really using her. Yeah, we don't have to worry about it. Let's do a hard save. To DLC or not to DLC? What do we have left? Sorry. Let's go finish on the loose. I think that sets up the end quest, maybe. Let's see who jumps us now. So we had jumped every time we come here at night.
The sounds coming from inside are always so cheerful, but I never know what to do in there.
So far we haven't been jumped. There we go. Always gotta get jumped.
Huan.
Oh, he looks like he's off his meds.
Hush, love. Don't be afraid. Your blood will bring new life to our people. She was so beautiful.
Yeah, let's just
You're
kill him.
going to pay for what you did.
It's always the same. Always.
I want to kill him very quickly. He's dead. Not a big threat.
I think that's enough of that.
So we've killed 2 out of 3 mages so far. And the last one, we have to go talk to the Comte of Lucette, or Doucette. All the wind, you'd think these banners would be moving a little bit, right? See where we're going. All the way to the far right. We're probably gonna get jumped once or twice on the way there. No, maybe.
I don't wander around Hightown much. I sort of stick out.
Lonset, there it is. He is possessed.
You look lovely tonight, my lady.
Oh, you are too kind. I am so honored to have the champion in my home. I will call for refreshments. Talia? Oh, she is so slow, this girl. Come, let us chat while we wait.
You're extremely cheery for a woman whose son is wanted by the Templars.
Emile? Oh yes, the Templars were asking about our poor boy recently. I haven't seen Emile since he was taken to the Circle. He was just 6. You can tell the Templars not to worry. I am sure Emile will turn himself in soon. He is a good boy.
Dulcie, what have you done? You should have told the boy to throw himself at the mercy of the Templars.
Guillaume! Darling!
Don't darling me, Dulcie. He's been telling people he's our son, that you gave him gold.
Guillaume! Darling! We have guests!
Don't stop on my account. This is fascinating.
I didn't mean to lie to you, champion. I barely saw Emile. I didn't think it was worth mentioning. I gave him some money. Not too much. He said he wanted to start a new life.
New life? His new life is spent in low-town taverns, getting drunk on cheap wine. It's a wonder the Templars haven't found him yet. Help us, please, champion. Emile is not a blood mage, just a foolish boy. Don't let the Templars kill him.
Blood mage? Oh, Guillaume, don't say that.
Please, save my son's life.
It looks like the Comtesse is in greater danger of expiring at the moment.
Yes, Dulcie. She's high-strung. An acquaintance spied Emile in the Hanged Man not long ago. He should still be there.
The Hanged Man? Oh, but that place is filthy.
Come, Dulcie.
Oh, nothing from Varric?
You should lie down.
Oh, but the Hanged Man is so filthy.
Yes.
It is filthy.
Oh. Let's see if we can loot their castle at all. Man, that bunk's gotta suck. I guess Varric died, I didn't even notice. That means his passives are off again. Let's go get wasted at the tavern.
I hear the champion of Kirkwall was killed a dozen.
Emile de Lancey?
Hey, how'd you know my name? Didn't Nella tell you? I gave her my Lancey signet ring in exchange for a kiss. And tonight, she's going to make me a man.
The Comte was right. How did the Templars miss him?
The fool doesn't understand how to lay low.
A round of drinks on me. I'm Emile, as you know. And you are?
Yeah, let's just take him, man.
I'm here to take you back to the gallows, Blood Mage.
Wait, I'm not really a blood mage. I started that rumor because I thought it would make me sound dangerous and suave.
Isn't it more likely to cause a panic and bring the Templars after you?
I've only told people in the tavern, and only women. You don't understand. I've been in the circle since I was 6. 6! For 20 years I was locked up. I never had a real drink or cooked something for myself. Never stood in the rain or kissed a girl. I just wanted to live a little. If you are going to kill me, do it. I'd rather die drunk.
Did you really escape the circle so you could kiss a girl?
Well, not just that. I've read so much about the other things you can do with girls.
This is an act. The mage makes himself out to be harmless.
I just don't want to die a virgin.
You can't run. The Templars will find you eventually.
I'll make you a deal, all right? Give me one night. Just one night. One of the tavern girls, Nella, agreed to lie with me. I even paid for a room. Please, let me have this. You can take me back in chains after.
Yeah, what the hell?
I'll wait here till you're ready to go back to the circle.
Thank you.
Well?
I'm not going to tell you about it. That was utterly worth it. Back to the Templars.
So let's see.
He uses the Arashok's skull as a gravy boat.
Back to the gallows.
I'm led to believe that both Huon and Evelina are dead. Unfortunate, but necessary. Emile de Lancey, however, turned himself in. Rather happily, I might add. I would have had him executed immediately. But the boy's father made an impassioned appeal on his behalf. What say you, champion? Do you believe Emile to be dangerous?
He was never a danger to anyone but himself.
Very well. Emile will keep his life, though I will watch him closely.
The blame for everything these mages did can be laid at your feet. Look at the way you treat them. Is it any wonder they're so desperate?
You don't think the mages are even a little responsible for their crimes?
I have heard this argument often. Maybe they are not corrupt. Maybe they deserve leniency. Maybe they can be saved. There are maybes enough to fill half the graves in Kirkwall. I will not add more to the pile. Enough. I have not the patience to argue with you further.
I recognize her voice, I just can't place it. Okay, it says we got a new quest. It's Companion 1. Going to the Hanged Man. Right, to the Hangman.
Got a minute, Hawk? I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? No point in keeping a house for a dead man. I've been trying to get rid of the place for ages now.
I can only imagine there's a huge market for the homes of deranged killers.
Well, the creepy sort of people who are interested are generally not the ones with the coin to take it off my hands. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem. They say the place is haunted.
If they hadn't seen the place, I'd expect the first complaint to be about the corpses in the hall.
I may have neglected to mention the mansion's colorful past to the buyer. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
What happens if we do nothing?
Best case, they drag me before the Seneschal and accuse me of fraud. The worst case involves Antivan crows.
I'm not an expert on hauntings, but what if smashing something does not make the problem go away?
Ah, that's where things get tricky. You come from a family with magic, Hawk. You must have experience dealing with the weird. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out that will help.
Yeah, let's go
Very
take care of
well.
it.
We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Quickest way out. There we go.
Listen.
And we got some letters, so we're gonna go grab those. Those probably relate to the main story.
Ah, you've returned. There's a letter.
Oh, we got a bunch. Blah blah blah. Meet somebody at the gallows. Oh, first enchanter. So that's story quest. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Aveline. King Alistair is here. He's from number 1. That's pretty awesome. Just drop that in the box. The last thing we'll do tonight, we're gonna go deal with Varric's hunting issue.
The outside of your house is so clean. Does someone wash it for you?
Let's stop there and activate their passives again. She'll activate rock armor on her own. First thing is loot.
Hey, is that music? Where's that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Something in this house is restless.
Not going to happen.
Want to bet we leave through that door?
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
Ooh, floating
supposed to do
pot.
that, is it?
Where's that voice coming from?
What voice?
I can barely hear it.
I don't think I can do that.
Words.
Not going to happen.
Hello? Is there a ghost? Would you stop that,
can't
please?
do that.
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk. Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour.
This was made by the artisans of House Saldras. The clay was from the Adro-Setuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
There's no way you're talking about the same Bartrand that I met.
Maker's truth. There were tears in his eyes. I never thought that was possible before. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
We've got to find random stuff. Probably in the main room.
Magic.
Oh, ghosts.
Oh, many thousands of deaths must have happened here.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
This thing's freaky. Thank you for opening the door for me, Mr. Ghost. Nothing in here.
I don't think I can do that.
Some backtracking.
Whatever is here is angry.
Something sounds pissed. Go check the small room first. Hey, look, a chest.
All set.
Oh, look, there's another small room.
Not going to happen.
Can't pick that one, so this should be the final room.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
I didn't exactly want to stay for dinner, but I think we've got a few minutes to hear her out.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear, I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no! It's starting again!
Uh-oh.
Oh, ghost golem. Golem ghost? He just went nuts on him. Wow, I used up my stamina quick. Oh, I couldn't pull out of that ability quick enough. I guess I got aggro, I'm gonna kite him.
It's done.
Targeting gone whack again. See, I can't target him. Get the shade down. I'm gonna go back for that one. Get some health pots on him. Varric will use pinning shot. I'm not sure if it'll actually work. Chain lightning for her. And we're gonna set him up for a spirit pulse. Kiting again.
Well, that was fun.
And more shades probably. Yep. targeting is really horrible in this. See, can't target him. He needs a health pot.
Just give me a second here.
Let's give her a health pot. I'll wait till he's back in. Kite again.
Finish this!
Victory!
There we go.
This is a piece of the idol. No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
I don't know about you, Varric, but I don't want to end up like Bartrand.
I'm not my brother, Hawk. The idol drove him crazy, but this is just one tiny piece. I need this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this. My only hope of finding out what happened to my brother is with this shard.
I can't believe I'm saying this. If it means that much to you, keep the Shard of Craziness.
I knew you'd understand, Hawk. Let's get out of here. I've seen enough of this damnable house to last 3 lifetimes.
Now I want to loot stuff. There we go. Ah, that's kind of crappy. Let's go see if this other door up here opened. And it did.
Do it.
Nothing there. See, this door's finally open. So before we head out, we're gonna level up everybody except for, what's his name again? Fenris. Want some more stamina on him. And we'll just go for that. Just need filler, I just want to get up to this one. At this point I'm just giving them all really filler abilities. Those are so high level. Same thing. Let's see what we have. So that's for first enchanter. We got a whole bunch of companion quests now, and we still got that DLC, and King Alistair wants to see us. So what we'll do now is we'll get a hard save on this, and that'll be it for tonight. And tomorrow night we'll continue on with more, and we'll get those companion quests done. So have a great night, and see you guys tomorrow.